Warning: the following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Geoguessr. We are doing the European Union with a more diverse distribution. And if you couldn't tell just from this image, we're in Germany. So, where in Germany are we? I have no fucking idea. There's more cities covered on the western area, the western edge of the country, than the east. So it's probably safe to guess the west rather than the east. Unless we see something that, like, actually says Berlin. Or what else? We have Dresden and Leipzig. So, I know I'm not pronouncing Leipzig right, but we're fine. We're fine. If we find anything that says either of those three city names, then we know we're on the east. But until then, we're in the west. Now, the odds of us ending up in a major city, probably slim to none. And that's for all rounds. The fact that most of Germany is only some pretty big cities does tend to help us with our guess here. We might be able to find something. Zingerwolben, no. Just construction, so new construction going up. Usually these tell you a town that they're going in. If it is here, it's blocked by the bush or the blur. So nothing there that's going to help us figure out where we are. We can try, which might be unsuccessful, try and find road numbers. Because road numbers in Germany are actually pretty decent. This is a train station. And it is all blurred out. Awesome. Covered by trees. Something Wald. Which I don't think is actually too helpful. Is there too many Walds in the west? I don't know. Wuppertal, Cologne, Bonn. If we find something, we find something. I don't think we will. Mainly because, you know, this is Geoguessr and we don't find shit. München, which is Münster, right? Should be to our north. It's Dortmund, maybe? Or is there actually a München somewhere besides Münster? I don't think there is. So I'm thinking, unless it's Munich. We'll go with Munich. Fuck it. Fuck it. And we have an airport, so it makes sense, I guess, to me. But you never know what to fucking expect. And that's, I don't know, a highway? Does this sign, with 7 seconds to go, tell us anything important? Nope. Cool. Hope we have a good guess. Stuttgart. I'm actually glad we moved it down to Munich, because we would have been up here by Munster. So while we may not have gotten that it was Stuttgart, we did get the general region correct. So it's not like we're disqualified yet. I was about to say this is going to be the United States. Finland, Norway at this point. Can't really get anything language-wise. That looks like it's a double U and a double A. So that would be Finland. Almost got it. Solid lines does fit. We do have distances to some towns over here. And Norway isn't even part of the EU. So, Utsjoki, Norgram, and Karagesanemi? What the fuck are some of those names? Nurolgam is 141 kilometers. That should be something we could find from a distance. I'm feeling like this is going to be pretty far north. Here's Nurolgam. So that's 141. Next is Utsjoki, which is right here, and that is 97. And then we are 70 away from Karagesanemi, which I thought that's right here. So we're 70 away from this and 90 away from this, which should put us at this intersection, because that would be 70 and that would be 90, and then obviously that would be 141. If we return to start, we have what, like a truck stop on the side of the road? We are next to a body of water near a truck stop. Body of water, body of water, body of water. Where did we find the sign? We find the sign by going north. along the body of water, with the body of water being to our west. So it could be over here. Although it doesn't tell us we're on different roads, I feel like the more we go this way, the better the odds of finding that split are. But we know we're in Finland, and we know we're in the north of the fucking country. Which, honestly, that's all we can really hope for. That looks like it could be this body of water right here. So I would put us south around here. Looks like we're on a S shape. So S shape, kind of. Maybe not. Maybe not exactly here. What about down here a little bit more? Yes. Because there's the S shape. And then we do see the body of water, which could be this right here. The river is kind of to our west. Is there anything here like a truck stop? Maybe this? I'm going to guess right here. And we end up being 190 yards off. It ends up being further south. But that's actually not that bad for a middle of Finland fucking guess. Not bad. And here I thought it was going to be the United States at first. That is Welsh, as far as I can tell. So, somewhere in good old Wales. I'm glad we were able to see that. Is there anything here? This means something. What it means, probably a town. These also look like towns. I don't think I've ever heard of any of these towns before. R374, probably going to be too small. My only concern is, what if that's actually Irish and not Welsh? Because Irish and Welsh doesn't have as many vowels. That's an Irish flag. It's Ireland. It's Ireland for sure. And that's like Irish. It's not anything else. Return to start then. Dulin, Latir Mor Bil Andiang. I don't know what Latir Malign is, but there's another Latir down here. So that could be town, that could be city. You know, the town of whatever. Malain, Tir an Fiha, Bil an Danjin. Whatever any of that fucking means. I actually don't fucking know. R374, can we find that? M's, N's. How small are the R roads gonna be? They're gonna be very small. We got some 5s down here and some 6s. Let's go a little bit further north. 361. That's not quite what we want. 377. But this should, I guess, be the general area. It looks like the numbers are kind of staying close together. 397, so maybe west. 323, 324, 320, 375. It's the closest number so far. 312, 316, 330, 300, 345, 336, 374. Okay. Lettermore. That's right here. Is that where we are? I think so. If we return to start, we are at start. Oh my god, kitten. I got a cat. I can't find those, but I'm thinking the fact that Lettermore is pointing to the north means we're probably near Lettermore. Although we could be a little bit further south. Tiranafia is 14, so I'm going to say that's 14. Maybe we're in Criminal or State or Welsh Pool. We're fine. We're fine. Not a bad guess, actually. We end up being in a town called Carrow. 2 miles off. Could have been worse. Slatinia and Zvetsko. I'm terrible at pronouncing everything. We have a butcher emote for that reason. Czechia, Croatia? Croatia. Why is it Croatia? That's the crest that you see on their flag. It's kind of hard to miss. So I'm guessing we're going to be near a border or something. Hi, kitten. Hi. He wants some food. Can you... What are you... Stop eating my wires! Stop! Those wires aren't for you. Sorry, we're being invaded. Being invaded. No. No. Almost. Don't eat my wires. Miklos and Hum. I don't think we're going to find anything while we're in Croatia. Our best bet is to kind of look around. Hum is probably a very small town name. We might get lucky with a distance to a major city on one of these. But at this point, I'm going to feel pretty shit out of luck. We went that far past that sign. We could try and find Hum, I guess. I feel like Hum's going to be such a small town that it's going to be impossible to see. Our better bet might be Zventkevo. I know I pronounced it 2 different times already. In 2 different ways. But you know what? That just fucking happens sometimes. I love how this is called Split, and it splits. Isn't that great? I honestly don't know where to even begin to look when it comes to Croatia. And we're relying... I know there's bollards everywhere. But we are relying off of a crest we found at the village. That reminded me, it doesn't necessarily mean it's the same thing, but it reminded me of the crest and the Croatian flag. Is that enough to guess Croatia? Yes, we have language, but sometimes I'm really great at recognizing language, and other times, like today, I think that Finland is going to end up being the United States when we're playing an EU-only map, so maybe we don't always listen to what I think. You know, sometimes that plays off a little bit better. Bollards, they exist. There's not much I could say about them. The Geotips website, I am learning a little bit more when it comes to bollards, but I don't have them all memorized yet. And you know what? I think for fair enough reasoning, it's probably because I wasn't born and grew up in Europe, right? Because the United States, we don't have bollards. So it was never something that I had to notice or did notice when we were driving. Yeah, I saw like kilometer markers, but... well, not kilometer, mile markers. But those aren't the same thing. I don't know, I feel like there's something about it where if you would have grown up in Europe and you would have seen these things, you would have known all about them growing up. So where was Hum? Here's Hum. Would we have seen it? We should have. Surprised we didn't, to be honest. There's no way we could win this one. So let's just try and get a decent guess. Bollards again. Kostelj. Is that the same bollard we just saw? They're all kind of similar. This feels a little bit more Mediterranean. A little bit more. I know one of them has an off-centered red spike. Let's check out what that sign said. Stranci and Semetraviski. So, either A, 2 different languages to kind of relay the same information, or B, we're in Croatia again. And I'm thinking we're in Croatia again. Probably further to the south, although maybe the border by Bosnia because of the mountains. Not very diverse. I'm going to call out Simi on it. 2 Croatias? How dare he? Obviously, it's not his fault. It's distribution based on a seed, and can we really control the seed? Not really. Overall, I don't think we're doing too bad. Obviously, for being from the United States, getting a 5 for 5 on countries is pretty nice. Obviously, we would want higher scores. We did confuse Welsh for Irish earlier, which hopefully other people did as well. But this feel right here is very Mediterranean. The exposed rock, the light grass coverage, and light shrubbery definitely reminds me more of Greece. So I wonder if the further south we go, the better off. Maybe south of Split. It feels Mediterranean. I don't think we're going to find anything that's going to point us to a general area to guess, unless we find a sign that might point to Split or something else along those lines. I haven't seen water, which, is that really a big deal? Probably not. Haven't seen a road name or a road sign. Haven't seen any major cities with a distance to them. I think we've only seen one town name, and we do have a body of water. Is that gonna be like a river or something? It could be. Or we could be like over here maybe, because there are some mountains over here. Fuck. We're changing our guess very fast. but no towns. So hope that we kind of know. Well, there's a town name. Might as well. We're not gonna find it. Ropsi. Ropki? I don't see it anywhere. Are you surprised? I'm not. I'm not surprised at all. Alright, we're just gonna fucking guess. There's no point. And it ends up being a lot further north. We just found the town of Ropki. It's not even showing up on the map because of how great this is. 21.5. That's actually not that bad. Who's in first? If it loads in time. Bo in first place, 24,193. Taurus really not too far behind, 24,172. We came in third at 21,405, which are some pretty average guesses in the middle. E-Channel in fourth at 17,9, going with the south of Finland, and 59 at 17,820, also going with the south of Finland. So it honestly came down to, did you guess the right spot of Finland for 1, 2, or 3? And then everywhere else, I guess, being the perfect guesses. But that's going to be where we call it for the day. I'm going to go feed my kitten, who's staring at me with the most beady eyes, asking for food. But until next time, guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for participating in this challenge. Episode 750 is coming up very soon. If you guys have any ideas or suggestions, am more than welcome. I'm more than welcoming to them. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. But until then, enjoy the rest of your day. And bye-bye.